The Dwargar Mind Master, the cloaked one, also missed his attacks. Because they're rolling at disadvantage.
Because they're poisoned and or diseased.
Yeah, they are
Because we're war criminals.
Which brings us to Mercury. Target-rich environment there, buddy.
And sorry, let me do one final adjustment for positions, because I think this would be a little bit more accurate. I didn't go running forward, but yeah. There we go.
If anything, you are voguing out across the plains.
Hell yeah. Girl's gotta know her worth. And strut it.
Not only does Octavia know her worth, she knows her net worth.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Mercury is going to assume that the person with the enchanted dagger is kind of like a magic type rogue, and I counted the squares. I can make it 40 feet. I'll be to the left of the mushroom diagonal from the
Third.
no the other side.
The other side of the mushroom.
35,
Mercury got
40.
40. Mercury got 40 foot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you would have been okay with here. See, this is the problem with me moving people's tokens.
Yeah. And of course, I'm
Well,
basically
like-
in his pocket.
Yeah, like him being over there would open him up for more attack from other people, and he's just like, nah.
I mean, they are currently
probably-
engaged with
It's a rogue battle.
it's a knife fight.
But yeah, he's going to just do his shank stabs with the guitars. Go to the dice tray. I wanted to type attack crystal because I'm just like, wait a minute. That's what I typed so many times when playing Baxter.
Boo, boo, boo this man. Terrible. Oof.
You
Talk
can
about what I
get your,
posted.
Yes, you. Of course you.
Yeah.
Of course you.
Because Mercury's not doing anything terrible. You, on the other hand.
Yeah. It popped in my head the moment I said, I'm basically in his pocket, and I'm a sex worker.
Yeah.
In other news, this actually really helps out Mercury because as long as you're nearby, I can get
Yep.
my sneak attack. Yeah.
Indeed.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to ask Skitty to give you a good smack later.
Has the magical rogue looking dude taken a turn in combat yet?
He has not.
Okay,
Woo!
cool. So I have advantage. I have advantage against him then.
Also, the myconoids are our allies.
Yes.
Indeed.
So even if I wasn't with you for whatever reason, the mushroom guy is on your side.
17
hit.
hits.
All right. I'll make my second attack.
He's in leather armor.
21. So 3d4 for fire damage.
Sneak attack.
Roll 46 for the sneak attack. 16.
There you go.
So 14 plus 17. 33.
33.
Did I get the exact again?
No, you overkill.
Okay, I was
I
afraid I was
won?
becoming Koopa. Yeah, I was afraid I was becoming Koopa.
How do you wish to kill the Dwargar Soul Blade?
with extreme prejudice.
Sensationally.
He's gonna stab both of the guitars in the back of its head and practically, well, just separate the cerebral cortex from his brain.
That'll do it. And as he drops, you see the dagger in the hand crumble away.
Damn. I knew that it was summoned, but I was hoping it wasn't.
It's summoned, I just was hoping it wasn't that summoned.
Yeah.
It is a manifestation of psychic energy.
Ooh. Well, psychic energy meet physical energy.
Anything else you would like to do with your turn, Mercury?
Well,
You
Already
unrobed
moved.
their rogue.
let's see. Nah, I can't do anything. I also kind of, I also kind of did kind of screw myself over a little bit, because if I did stay in the corner that Silsey initially put me in, I could have used steady aim, but oh well.
All right.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
Big mushy boy. He's gonna slam one of his captors. He hits one of his captors. The one closest to Mercury is brought to a knee from a slam from the big mushroom boy. He does not look cracked, but he is still up.
Silsey, you will be happy to know that my wife came in, took my hand, and bapped me.
Thank you, Skitty. You're the best.
Well, she's already back in the other room, so you might want to message her your thanks.
Pancaked Dwargar is going to take a double-handed swing with his warhammer at the ogre. That will hit, do damage. Mushroom by Mercury will see that its target is dead. It will move to the Dwargar that was hit, the one on the left. It's just a mushroom. It does not hit.
Just a little baby.
Just a little baby.
Thanks,
Yeah.
baby.
Even though
Octave-
they're mushroom infested corpses, I had to draw them cute.
Indeed. Octavia,
Oh boy.
it's your turn. You have a...
What the fuck
you
is
have a
this
near-
guy doing?
Which one? Him? Well, he tried to stab his mushroom that turned on him, and it didn't do much. But he does look like a sort of caster. That could be bad.
5, 10, 15. She's just gonna move 15 feet up. She's not gonna go any closer than that. She doesn't want to catch any serious physical smoke. And what is the nastiest damaging thing I've got? Buddy boy needs to give me a wisdom save.
Wisdom save. He's a lot smarter than he is wise.
Because I'm casting a 3rd level Dissonant Whispers.
That's a 4.
That's a fail, and I just did 19 psychic damage, and uses his reaction to move as far away from me as he can using the safest route.
Yep, that would be directly north.
Yep.
And B, the mushroom next to him, is going to take a swing as he runs away. He's going to hit. He does not kill him, but he comes close.
That's okay.
It is-
Octavia's gonna just, at her next opportunity, she's just gonna be like, and plink with a starting wisp when she can. But as far as her turn is concerned, it's over. She's done.
Flash, you're up.
So, the closer of the two, Duragar, needs to make me a charisma saving throw.
Oh man, if
Not
only
very-
I had cast Ugly Duckling on them. They'd have disadvantage.
They're not very charismatic.
Oh yeah, no.
No, they have a -1 to their charisma saves.
A severe lacking in the charm department.
So that's a 3.
That is a failure. They are going to take 2d6 plus 5 fire damage.
Oofda.
Oh, it's not going to be something that hits the mushroom ogre, is it? Because mushroom ogre
No.
is friend.
So that is 13 fire damage.
He combusts and roasts in his armor.
And let's see. Bonus action. I don't really have anything good.
Oh, I did want to say, look at what I've decided to do for marking dead creatures. I dim out. I dim out their thing. I just turn them on their side, dim their token, and then mark with X eyes. Much faster, much easier.
Very good.
I'm pretty sure my transformation is an action, right?
I'd have to read.
Absorption. As an action, you can transform into your weapon form or back into your human form. Okay, so yeah, that's an action. I've already used my action. I don't really have a good use for my bonus action, so that's all I can really do right now.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not doing the sheets again. I'm gonna do D&D Beyond because it'll actually list my stuff, but for like action and bonus action and whatnot.
Yeah.
Indeed. I really wish DM Tuz would do a deal with D&D Beyond like Griffin did and release some of his races as a companion piece.
You know what? In between sessions this time, I am gonna build Lash in D&D Beyond.
Yay! Custom lineage
That-
work.
That'll help.
No, like I'm gonna make the living weapon a race, and
Gonna make it from
do all that.
scratch.
Yeah.
Just don't forget any natural armors and language and everything stuff that a lot of people forget when they homebrew a race.
If you need help and I am home, I can help you out since I made the entire Ashkin Flamekin race just so I could play Homura.
Thank you.
Well, Mushroom B, the one who was with the mage-ish, he's going to take his astounding, amazing, and over-the-top 15 foot of movement speed and go to the one Dwargar left in the area.
I think you actually reach him.
Oh yeah. Exactly reaches him.
They have 15 feet of movement speed.
Get him.
I mean, he's basically a corpse being held together
Yeah.
with a little bit of like spit and glue. So yeah.
He just barely hits him, and he does the minimum amount of damage. 3.
Yeah, squeaky. Oops, forgot my real hammer.
They gave these things weapons, and I don't think they really know how to use them properly.
That's okay. They don't need to.
If they weren't fungus growing out of a body using it as a building block, that'd be cute. The rogue is dead. Dorga A is dead. The Mind Master.
And that bastard up there.
You cannot do anything really from this range. Unlike other Dwargar who get their invisibility back on short or long rests, he can roll to get his back. Let's see if he gets his back. He does not get his invisibility back. He is not going to make an attack. He is going to use his Mind Mastery ability. That would be int save on the ogre. That's a -1. Mind Mastery. Target one creature you see within range of 60 feet. Target must make a DC 12 intelligence saving throw, or they are caused to use its reaction to make a weapon attack against another creature the Dwargar can see.
That they can
going
see
to-
or that's within range.
That they can see. It's going to make it try to squish its mushroom friend.
No. Sweet little mushroom friend, you bastard.
That's a miss. You see a purplish haze form around the ogre's head. As it turns its attention for a moment away from the Dwargar it is fighting and towards the mushroom that it is allied with, and takes a swing at them. But being controlled does not mean being controlled well, and it does swing wide. He's then going to use his 25 foot of movement speed to run further north. He's squishy. He's a caster.
5 lands them there.
Mercury, your turn again. There's one Dwargar still up and one booking it for the hills.
Mercury is going to
55
bonus
feet would get
cunning
you right
action. So Mercury would have to use a bonus action, cunning action, to take a dash towards the Dwargar, and he will have 80 feet if he's dashing. So he can make it.
there. 60. I'll even put you cutting him off.
he's going to cut him off, and he's going to use action to stab.
Stabby stab.
Dude's already probably gushing blood from his eyes and his nose and ears from the psychic.
Oh yeah,
damage.
he looks bad.
That's a dirty 20 to hit.
That's a hit.
Squish.
Squish it.
Critical, 29, natural 20. Fuck yeah. He's gonna fucking die.
I don't even need you to count up the damage. How do you kill the caster, little bastard?
It's like, have fun. Just go hog wild.
Have fun with it.
Yeah. So when he cuts him off, he basically just he stabs the Dwargar with both guitars in the chest, slices down his body, and just watches as the Dwargar bursts into flames and disintegrates.
Watch as the light goes from his eyes and turns into flames as his skull is wreathed in smoke and embers.
He is gone.
Be gone. Fucked. Alright.
Zombie ogre gonna take another swing at the Dwargar in front of him. He's gonna whiff it badly. He just had his mind controlled by other things. He's not doing too hot. Dwargar B, the last one in the group. He's gonna cast his weapons to the side and look to you, Octavia, as he goes to his knees to grovel. He's surrendering.
Ooh.
And you feel a small pressure in the back of your mind.
So it's now definably my action. I can do something.
It is now your action. You can do something. There is a pressure in the back of your mind. Do you wish to listen to it in the battle, or do you wish to finish this person?
She's going to step up to the 10 feet, look down at this Dwergar. She's going to say, I hope you are going to be ready for a very long, long life left living, spending every day poking his forehead, making good, and making up for all the horrible things you've done. Whap. Just gives him a little slap on the forehead.
The pressure in the back of your mind grows a little stronger. You hear the crystal voice.
Oh, it's the crystal voice.
Do you give me permission to act?
Yes. She will
You don't
give-
so much. You don't see it, but you can feel it. A sliver of the crown comes loose, slipping down the side of your face, down your neck, along your arm, and out to the tip of your finger, where it forms what looks like a small splinter, before darting across the gap and hitting the Dwargar in the forehead.
Does he notice and like partly realize what's happening?
He does not. He just sees you pointing at him.
Damn. I kind of wanted him to realize it.
But he does feel it as the sliver of crystal burrows through, and you watch as his hands go up and paws at his face. His eyes are wide. Wide enough that you see the pale gray of his iris form small slivers of green. He is yours, my queen.
Excellent.
You
Go
feel
and-
the pressure again, motioning back towards the one who passed out. We can take her as well.
Let's do that. She once again gives her permission. But, actually, how far away is the other one? I removed their token, damn it. Give me a second.
About where the automaton one is.
Oh yeah, because that dude's not very fast. Well, I guess since combat is presumably over, right?
Combat is over.
Yeah.
As you turn and walk away from the Dwargar, he stands and follows.
Yep. And once Octavia makes it to the one who's unconscious in the snow, she's just going to give a little prod, allow a little sliver to go off into the unconscious one. She's gonna turn to the machine dude. I have my limits on what I'm willing to accept. This might be a little bit much for me. It's a little grotesque.
You feel that same sliver run across you again before it embeds into the Dwargar on the ground. She still looks really rough, but she looks up at you, the pale gray eyes sporting the same slivers of green.
Welcome to my new empire, my loyal and faithful. She is going to once again stand up and look at the very grotesque mechanical one, and she's just like, now I really don't know what I'm going to do with this thing.
The one with the mohawk speaks up. Highness, the hammer. She points over to the dead warlord. Command pendant on the leader.
Understood. Thank you. And she will turn to the other Dwargar and she'll say, help this one sit somewhere where my companion will be able to help her later, now that everyone is cooperating. And Octavia will go and take the pendant off of the warlord.
As you are approaching the warlord, Lash and Mercury, you make your way back to the group.
Mercury wants to search over the
Oh yeah, take the cloak.
one that had that had the magic sword thing, the magic dagger.
Oh.
Yeah, he wants to search he wants to search through him to see if there was anything that he could find to like make one of his own, like a summoning scroll or something, because that'd be very useful. Like, because in case he needs to go somewhere where he's not allowed to have his weapons. I mean, sure he has his bite, but yeah, he wants to search through to see if he can find anything. So would that be investigation or?
Yeah. Give me an investigation as you rifle through the woods.
I could probably close
Lash.
this stuff for now, right?
Yes, you
Lash,
may.
may I have some help? Lash.
Sam, you there?
Yeah, I asked if there's anybody from the town even remotely around here.
We did not hear it. The sound did not come through.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's all good.
That's
It was not your fault.
Yeah, I was asking if you were going to give me the help action for this investigation.
Well, I guess since I have the blind fighting style and all that, yeah, I can try to give help on your investigation. The reason why I was asking if the people were around because I was going to have Lash go back to person form before helping.
No one at the moment. They have any guards that were around have moved off in pursuit of the other fleeing groups.
Gotcha.
The only things you see in the area are yourself, Mercury, Octavia, two sickly but alive Dwargar next to the golem Dwargar.
All right. Well, then a full plate mail box just appears out of nowhere, and helps Mercury look for the skull thing or whatever he was trying to find for the knife.
19.
Searching over the rogue's body.
Yeah. If anybody's going to have something of use to the rogue, it'd be the other rogue.
Rummage the rogue. Rummage the rogue.
How much the rogue?
Okay. This up again. Go.
Everything okay?
Oh yeah, a tab got closed somewhere. 19. As you go through the roguish Dwargar's pockets, you find a set of thieves' tools. You find a couple of vials of normal poison.
And a wish ring with one wish left?
Not that lucky.
Damn it. Damn it.
I like throwing weird
the-
curveballs at my players. Okay.
On the right hand, you do find a plain copper band with very blocky, very dwarvish lettering on it.
Dwarven runes, dwarven runes.
Other than that, no sign of the knife.
I mean, he knew that he wouldn't find the knife because he seen like whenever it disintegrated, it was like a summon type deal. But he's gonna take the dwarven band.
Alright. We'll give that a look over later, or now if you wish.
Didn't you say the
Oh, I
caster
don't.
had like a cloak thing going on, like a interesting cloak? Or am I just remembering things weird?
It might be attached to him.
No. He did have a cloak on him.
But it wasn't magical, or it did not betray magical quality.
No, mostly just ugly, gray, plain.
Hmm.
Yeah, because if it was a magical cloak, the mercury would have been all over it.
Because that's what he does. He collects cloaks.
Yep.
Well, yeah, I guess, for Octavia, she's just gonna take that pendant and she's going to, she will become the one in command of the eternally suffering Dwergar, but she's also gonna be like, It's very grim and grotesque. Is there anything that we might be able to do about it? In her head, to her crystalline companion.
And while that's going on, Lash is going to try to subtly prestidigitate all of Mercury's daggers to clean them of anything. Like, I know there's fire, and internally that's really good at sterilizing, but better safe than sorry. Because Lash is immune to diseases. Mercury is not.
See, otherwise, on the Dwarven Warlord, there is a +1 maul, and some plate mail and a shield.
Okay, so maul. Go ahead.
Which is a little strange. A maul, usually two-handed. He was using it with one and a shield.
That's impressive. That's truly actually impressive. Alright, the shield. Does the shield look particularly does it betray a arcane or magical sort of feel or essence?
It does not.
Alrighty. So it was a maul, it was a shield, and what? The chainmail?
Plate mail.
Plate mail. So
I
it's
will-
dwarven plate mail.
Yeah, the above picture with the beard is what he looks like. This is the actual armor. It's very blocky. It's very thick.
It looks
It's very
cool, though. It looks-
very utilitarian. Yeah, it does look cool. Dwargar like angles.
It reminds me of like orcish armor from Skyrim, which is my favorite armor type.
Yes, it is very angular with no embellishment.
Does the plate mail seem to be magical in any way?
It does.
Ooh.
Give me Arcana to suss out what this does.
That's a natural
and
one.
as-
I'm gonna silvery barbs myself because that sucks.
No.
And while she's doing that process, Lash is looking at all the fallen people, all of their not elegant equipment, and
17.
I remember the last time that she had actually thought about weapons this deeply before was when Escrow had the Hammer of Whispers, and she's not reaching out to see if any of them even potentially have a spark, because obviously these guys never loved their weapons enough nor to even do that, but she is wondering if Escrow and Gale and his family managed to get out safely, or where they even are. So, yeah, her mind right now is with people that she hopes are safe, even if she doesn't get along with everybody. What was your new roll?
My Arcana roll was a 17.
One moment.
Like, I realize I don't have the identify spell, so knowing precisely what it is outside the realm of possibility, but if it's magical,
You can at least get a feeling for the school, which, since it's armor, it may or may not be abjuration.
who knows?
17. Feeling that this is plate armor of cold resistance. Makes sense in this place.
Yeah, I mean, I already have the boots, but, and I'm not proficient with heavy armor.
But you can always take it back to town.
I could take it back to town. I'm also wondering.
If Flash should clean it for you, yes, she should.
No. Well, yes, that too. But at the same time, I'm also thinking, what? Because now I'm starting to think, what if Empress Octavia went heavy armor, went heavy plate?
Would she be able to fit in it?
Well, that's the thing. Certain ones, if it requires attunement, the objects will sometimes conform to the attuner. But if it doesn't require attunement, then it's usually just like a simple bit of magic, and then there's not really any point. So I could just like sell it off or something. But you know, if it's got any special qualities, I would like to know. So I guess I'll just take it for now to like maybe look more into it later. Yeah.
Press the digitation, press the digitation, press the digitation.
Yes. Much appreciated. And also she will look to Lash and go, also, could you maybe get our 2 surrendering folks healed up, maybe cured of what ails them? They've already promised to do what they can to help rebuild the town and put things right. I put the fear of a woman in charge in them.
Of course. And they are, and she has been lost in thought so deeply she doesn't even know where the survivors are.
Octavia points over to her 2 Dwergar servants.
And Lash will make her way over. Am I saying something? Hello?
Hello? It's me.
Hello?
I thought somebody was trying to say something as I said that Flash was making her way over. Okay, I guess not.
Boss,
but,
is your internet shitting itself?
I don't think so. Hold on just a minute. I'm checking on something.
Do. I got another puzzle for you.
What do you get? God, I don't even actually know the lyrics of the song. I just know its tune and I know, like, the common part of the refrain. Damn it.
What do you get when you gobble down sweets? Eating as much as an elephant eats. That's as far as I know.
More than I do.
Whenever I'm standing around work, you know, in those hurry up and wait sort of situations, I do the little dance and I sing the little tune and I go oompa doompa doopa dee doo. I got another bitch ass puzzle for you, and it makes my coworkers laugh.
What do you get when a thing's not on sale? Oh boy.
When the crowds come in and your coworkers bail.
I applaud. That was good.
What'd you say, boss?
It's so weird. I cannot see I can see the Ashkin that Everett's
so-
is painted. I just can't.
So for some reason, I was in the background. I was looking through D&D Beyond to see if somebody had already made the living weapon sub race with the sub races, and somebody did, but I didn't have a subscription, so I couldn't add it to my homebrew. So I asked Boss to add it to his, which he did. I then made a character in Boss's campaign. I was like, great. I was going through. I was like, okay, name, got it. A class, got it. Background, got it. Race, where is it?
It has it. I have found that sometimes it isn't instant when a thing gets added in. It can sometimes take a little bit.
Okay, so I will check back tomorrow on that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I mean, it doesn't even take that long. Sometimes it can just take like 15 minutes or something. Like at most. That's the longest time I've ever had for something not updating for a campaign that got added, especially like homebrew creations. So it shouldn't take too. Probably check at the end.
We
of the
shall
session.
see.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh well.
Alright. Oh, so you're gonna have to step back just a moment.
But whenever it comes to the individuals that had surrendered and Octavia put the fear of her into him, is there something that they could have their minds preoccupied on? Because she's trying not to be overt about any of her shenanigans. Like, she's trying to subtly do the lay on hands, cure them of their diseases.
They're just compliant. They're not
they are. If they are compliant, they are knelt down on their knees in the snow, heads bowed down, looking at the ground.
Okay, then a tail will lightly lay on either of their shoulders, because she's got so many of them. And she will do 5 points of lay on hands into each of them, so that's 10 points total, and they are both cured of their disease. And she's not even going to say anything. She just does her job, removes her tails from them, and is starting the long walk back to town. Well, I say long walk, but it's only because she doesn't have 40 feet of movement.
True enough.
Whose fault is that?
Octavia is actually going to do something a little different. She's going to go, and now we have somewhere that we need to go. She's going to walk over to the Dwergar that are now hers. And she's going to say to them, I need you to go back to your stronghold. I need you to look through the former warlord's chambers. I need you to bring me the crystals of the material that he has amassed there. He should still have them wrapped up. He might have hidden them, I don't know. But look for them and do not come back until you find them. And take the hammer with you. And she will instruct the... Okay, here's a question. If I instruct the Dwergar monstrosity thing to obey verbal orders given to it by a particular individual, will it do that, or do they have to have the amulet?
It will follow verbal commands that you give it.
Okay.
Basically, the only reason it stopped moving was the person who was commanding it died.
She is going to give it the command to guard and protect these two from anyone who would stop them. She's going to turn to them and go, now go and get the green crystals from the warlord's chambers and bring them back here to town. Make sure no one sees you hand them to me. Understood?
They both bow to you and they look back up. Give me an insight.
Ooh, 23. I was panicking because it teetered on 3 for just a second longer than I was wanting it to.
The look in their eye is beyond obedience. It is worship bordering on zealous worship. You are everything to them right now.
Excellent. This is feeding into a very bad part of Octavia, and I'm 100% here for it. This is great. I'm having a good time. That's bad. I should not be encouraging this. But hey, I did want to play an evil character, so okay. Anyway.
I'm gonna give you every opportunity to feed that.
I apparently take every option to walk away from witnessing.
That is perfectly okay, probably for the better.
Lash is making her way back into the town. Octavia is plotting.
What's
Mercury, what are you up to?
Mercury's gonna head on back to the town. He's found since he's got the dwarven band, he kind of wants to slow attune to it so you can see. It is magical, isn't it?
Please let it be something that'll make him grow a beard if he attunes to it. Please let it be something that'll make him grow a beard.
Spider beard.
I want him to become like a bearded spider. That would be fucking hilarious.
Oh, like Weber and Don't Starve Together.
Yes! I want it. I want it so bad. I know that it's a belt. I know that it's the belt of dwarven kind that does that, but oh my god. If it could be on a ring, that would be so cool.
Could you imagine that fox mask can now never come off because of that web beard?
There is some magic to it. It is a strange magic. There is a dwarf in town who could probably translate what the ring says.
Oh yeah, okay. He'll be like, okay, I don't know shit about magic. Here you go. Can you tell me what this says?
Oh yeah, just as a thing, when Octavia gave the orders to the two Dorgar, she made sure that she was out of earshot of Lash and Mercury, because she does not want them to be privy to her new and keen desire to construct additional pylons. Not a good time. Not a good time right now. Don't want to betray that. So she doesn't want them to think badly of her. She likes them.
Mercury,
That's her first mistake.
Mercury, when you get into town, you find Jarthra, the one who made the rings for Lash, and the one who was enthralled by magical stuff. She takes the ring from you, looks over it for a bit before she turns her head and spits on the ground.
Okay.
Dwarven, yeah. Dwarven. This is a focus ring. Helps, reaches up and taps her forehead. helps you physically project what's in here into the real world. Takes training.
I'm sorry, it does what now? And he kind of just like he had that thought in his head. He's like, oh no, this could be dangerous in my hands, but I like that.
Boosts concentration, I think.
Basically, like, if I thought of a weapon and I was able to manifest it, I could manifest it.
She kind of rolls the ring over her fingers. I'm guessing you took this off of some fella with a see-through knife.
Yes, I did.
They usually only work with Dwargar because Dwargar spent a lot of time with the squid people, getting weird mind powers. This helps them focus to make a knife. Could take some training, but who knows? In time, you might be able to make knives with.
Do not undervalue the concentration of mercury.
the concentration of Mercury and his mission objective. Yeah, he just goes, all right, do you perhaps know anybody that could train me?
Most of them would be xenophobic. Dwargar would most likely want to enslave you over, teach you.
What about a monastery of dragon monks?
But,
Well, he'd be like, well, I guess I could just kill as many as it takes right in front of them until they agree. But if I run out, then
What if I run out?
if he runs out of Dwergar.
Can Octavia please be here for this so that she could just say, no, I'll help you. I'll help you get the answers you need. You don't have to go and run up a tab.
It's a race, not a pack of spokes. If I run out.
did Octavia go back into town after she sent her minions off?
I mean, she would have. She doesn't have any reason to continue standing out in the cold. She already got the stuff off of the... Oh yeah, no, she would end up going to the blacksmith anyway because she's got the armor. But she wanted to see if it had any extra magic on it.
Then, yeah, you walk in just as you're hearing that
But if I run
conversation.
oh man.
Run out of what?
The great Dwergar genocide. I just wanted to find somebody to train me.
I just wanted a cool knife.
Yeah, I just wanted a cool knife. Yeah, he turns to Octavia and goes,
All I have to tell them is that you have a cool gun where the heiress can make you into one.
Oh, I love that. I am so sorry that Reddick, that the actor, he passed away, and I'm so sad.
Yeah.
That is a heavy blow to voice acting.
Oh,
Just acting
yeah.
in general. He had the perfect voice for very intimidating. Oh, so good.
I will come to your houses. I will come to your houses and shit in places that will leave you confused.
Yeah, he'll answer Octavia. Just Dwergar. Apparently, this ring that I got is a ring of focus. And I can, with the training, I can make a weapon with my mind. But I was told that really only Dwergar would be able to train. And
Well, Well, no. We don't have to go killing anyone or, go running out of them. That's an alarming notion. I can
like,
simply
"That's right, it's gonna
Tickle me every time.
I can simply have a talk with them, and, well, I've already proven that I am extremely persuasive. So let's go ahead and not go with the kill everybody option. And I will see about convincing them to teach you. We just need to run into one that's magically oriented but not dead. You know, like the looks back out at the field. Yeah. Well, let's hope that maybe one of the prisoners that the guards takes might also be magically inclined. And hopefully they're all doing well. Hope no one's
Just
getting
like, I'm
hurt.
going to trust you on this. He's like, I'm going to trust you on this. However, if your method fails, we're going with my backup plan.
I won't stop
And-
it, but at the same time, I strongly encourage you. Let's try to find not kill everybody options. If they fail you, we can always put them to hard work. They are
Rather than
industrious.
popping them like wine coolers.
Mm-mm. But I've managed to talk with the ones who surrendered to me. They're going back to the stronghold to see if there are any more plans about their the well, now former warlord's son's doings and or plans. So let's hope that they bring back something of value.
Are any of them magically inclined?
No, they were the ones that we were fighting, and the one who lost consciousness while refusing to submit. So I don't know if she's magically inclined, but I can certainly ask her when they get back.
All right. Well, this is to be a great service for me. Then, if she is magically inclined and you're able to get her to train me, I'll make sure you're well paid.
You know what? Don't worry about it. We'll consider it a big investment in getting you more battle ready. And honestly, I think that is its own reward for me, because the more capable of doing the things you do best you are, the more safe I will be in your care. So.
Seems fair enough. Mercury will, however, though, he will put the ring on his finger, kind of like look at it a little bit and just be like, okay, I'll figure you out later.
As you put the ring on your finger, you see your shadow falling to the ground and beginning to writhe around.
He takes the ring off and just goes, what the fuck are you doing?
The shadow stops, stands, points at you, and you instantly know he's laughing.
He puts the ring back on and just rolls his eyes. You're... Okay, you're a little shit. Yeah, because...
It's Shadow.
Believe it or not, Mercury actually gives a damn about his shadow.
Thought he was having a problem, thought he was like dying or something.
Yeah, he genuinely does care about his shadow. I mean, he's had it for years now.
The shadow was
By
making
his
fun of
side the
you for-
entire time.
Channel's making fun of you for putting on weird magical.
Oh yeah, because Mercury.
It's like, who do you think you are, Roderick?
Yeah.
Roderick. Cursed? Well, we won't know until we try.
Cursed? How cursed?
Here's an example of the cursed magnetism of Roderick. So picture the scene, Silsey. There is a king sitting on a throne in armor, skeletonized from being sitting there for so long. Two obsidian-bladed swords are pierced through his chest into the throne, holding him there.
I'm gonna touch it.
Took the obsidian swords.
Both of them.
Yep.
He took one, passed his saving throw, and everybody was freaking out. And he's like, "What? Nothing happened." Reaches over, pulls out the other one. See, passes that saving.
Oh boy. And then,
Wakes up the undead king.
oh god. Yep, there it is.
If he had
It actually turned out to be pretty chill.
Then woke up the Lich King.
Who, again, was pretty chill.
More disappointed in his children who stabbed him than wasn't he? But yeah, if he had failed those saves, he would have been pretty well driven berserk until he stabbed somebody with it.
So yeah, I had a knack for coming across the cursed stuff, picking it up and passing the save and going, "What? There is nothing wrong with this stuff. Will you all please chill?"
And then immediately, oh, there was something wrong with that stuff. But it just didn't happen to me.
Indeed.
There was a certain point in time where he decided to hold on to the swords for an extended period of time and wouldn't let people take them from him.
Yeah, because I did finally fail a saving throw because I was constantly holding on to the stupid things.
It's like, became attached to him.
Never got a chance to use them. Kind of sad about that, but oh well.
So, Mercury, once the ring is on you, leave Tavia to her own devices in the smithy.
She's going to pull out the armor and she's going to go, I pulled this. Holds up a finger for them to wait. I pulled this off the Dwergar warlord prince. Could you tell me what this armor does, and if you might be able to make some adjustments, kind of lighten the load a little bit?
Can you lighten the load? Throws the whole thing off. There you go.
Basically, she's asking, could you maybe size this down to medium quality armor? And tell me if it has any other magic on it.
Medium size armor, not medium quality. You want the quality to stay.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
In fact, maybe up quality because it's Dwergar.
I mean, the quality is fine. The aesthetic is terrible. And the aesthetic is something I can fix. Especially once those crystals come back from the stronghold.
It's like, can you keep all the properties but make it cloth instead of metal? Congratulations, you now have a weighted blanket.
Actually, I'm currently doing exactly what I want it to be. I want it to be a magnificent fucking royal cloak with like the fur trim and everything. That's what she wants.
She moves over and takes the armor from you, and sadly, She lifts it easily.
No, Octavia is not embarrassed. She knows her limitations. She knows what she's good at. And having a -1 in strength, it kind of, it puts things in perspective.
I have a -1 in intelligence. I think I know what I'm doing.
She sets it down, begins measuring out a few things. There is enough here, my lady, to chop up and reduce it from full plate to half plate.
Splendid.
Or I could take it down even further from half plate to a simpler breastplate.
But considering your
Well-
size, it might weigh the same.
Well, I'm not exactly one to shy away from whatever a better deal would be. I know that, okay, so meta talk for the moment. So I know that breastplate is better because it does not impose disadvantage on sneaking. I think
And-
I think as a rogue though, or as a bard, I have transcended my need for sneaking around, because I can talk my way out of shit. But and we
didn't-
already have the sneaky sneak rogue, so I'm not exactly terrible.
Get a little more AC out of the half, but you don't have stealth disadvantage with the breastplate.
I'm gonna go with the higher AC. I want to go for half plate. And it means I can change my character art a little bit.
But also keep in mind that you will need proficiency of the armor type, otherwise you cannot cast spells while you wear the armor.
Oh yeah. That's one of the things that being a ranger is good for. It gave me not only proficiency with martial weapons, it also gives me proficiency in light and medium armor.
Nice. Is half plate medium or heavy?
Half plate
Medium.
is medium. Full plate is the heavy stuff. I would have loved to have gone around as a heavy plated empress, but you know, I gotta stay in my lane.
Could always use one of your feats to get the heavily armored feat.
I could, and I might still do that, but if this is just regular cold resistance armor, I'm not gonna sweat it too much. After all, this is but a stepping stone. And a little bit of a, a little bit of a totem, my own little trophy from a foe that I vanquished, or at least I had a pretty good part in his vanquishing. I realized that at the end.
I like to think that
Mercury.
Octavia is just really on her recycling game.
Yeah.
Reduce,
Why-
reuse, recycle.
Yeah. Recycle, reduce, reuse, and close the loop. I remember
She
that.
looks over it. She looks over it some more. Do you want to keep the... And she motions to the hard-lined edges of it. Keep the aesthetic of it?
If you could smooth out the edges, maybe give it a
Sleek.
little bit more of a sleek look. Make it. And she'll try and draw on like a spare piece of parchment something that looks almost like a she would try and draw something along the lines of you know, a little bit more like sleek and curved in most of its spots, with facets, but a little bit more. Well, I mean, it's going to have to make some accommodations.
I mean, it's going to have to be let out a lot.
Yeah.
He looks at it and the cold resistance that would help in the area. And then you see your eyes kind of fog for a bit, and you feel the pressure in the back of your head again. Adding parts of me, my queen, I could improve on this.
That was my intention. I just wanted to see if there was anything else in it before we began doing that. And she's going to look around. Is her human counterpart here?
She is not. She was in the front of... She's more front of shop than the actual back of shop.
All right. I give you free rein to make the changes and alterations, and we'll just say that she did the work. And if you need me to provide any more power for you to make more changes, I will be more than happy to do so. Basically saying, please make it happen, Captain, and I will throw starry, I will throw my starry bolts into you to provide you more power should you require it.
I am Bender. Please insert girder.
As the dwarven smith begins to work on the armor, feel a not small amount of the crystal flow from the crown and into the armor as she begins to work.
Good thing I got some of the material back. And hopefully those extra crystal shards are going to be able to fill you back in. I'm starting to feel my crown getting light.
Oh, heavy is the head, heavy is the crown.
This
time she does want to put an extra bit of magic into the into whatever goes into the chest plate. Actually, no, never mind. She's gonna save that for the cloak. She'll save that for the cloak.
Gonna send you something from in your direction. So imagine those crystals in the green.
Ooh, yeah. I like that.
So not only does it resist, it can deal back.
I like it. I like it. That's delightful. That is quite good. I do like
See,
it.
this is why I like buying these books. I can give you all tours.
Alrighty. So I can just go ahead and add that in?
Yep.
Okay.
It is an item you should be able to drag and drop.
Frozen plate armor. Go. Yes, I know. Disadvantage on stealth. It's fine. I have a +0 to stealth. I had a +0 to dex anyway. Sneaking was never gonna happen.
Well, why do you need to sneak when you have an ally that is so much better at it than anybody else ever will be?
Precisely. Precisely. I know where my lane is. My lane is over here doing
And my lane is
talking
apparently
to-
in his pocket.
Oh, I'm still glad that your wife gave you the smack for the pocket pussy joke. Totally deserved, by the way. But yes.
Working with armor Jarthra seems much more at home and working under the direct guidance of the crystal. You see her working rather quickly. The hard lines are smoothed out. The crystal is added in a few places to add some aesthetic. Some nice bling.
Yeah.
It accentuates where it needs to, it protects where it needs to. And she works with the same drivenness as she did with your other magic items. As you are waiting for this to be concluded, Lash, you find your way to the Northern Light, where there is a celebration going. There are some people who are injured, but they are lightly bandaged enough to attend this party. You are free to heal as you wish, free to drink as you wish, you are free to work as you wish. What would you like to do?
Any healing that she does is going to be, again, subtle. The most brazen that she's ever been with her displays here is when she had Mercury just take off with her, but he was so quick. She's pretty sure it looked like a magic trick that she was there and that she wasn't.
And there were disappearing Dwargar earlier, so, could always just assume, disappearing
You
act.
could do it too.
But yeah, she's always wanting to be as subtle as she can because she doesn't want people to see her religiously. Like she is not a religious icon. She is not the coming of something. She is not the herald of something. She is just her.
Now for the big question, do we get a level up?
You all indeed get a level up.
Oh, man. Okay.
The routing of the Dwargar leveled you up.
Yay.
So you are all level 8.
Oh, God.
I'm gonna roll another 1d8 and adjust my hit points because for some reason, with Mercury, D&D Beyond loves just giving me the minimum amount of hit points possible.
And let's see. I also roll a d8 for my...
Oh my fucking god!
Did you roll minimum?
I rolled max!
I rolled
8.
minimum.
I rolled 8.
I rolled a 1.
Can you roll again just anything but a 1, even if it's just a 2?
I'll see.
Because anything is better than 1.
6. Okay.
Meanwhile, I am a coward sticking with the average.
I rolled max. I'm so happy. Oh, man. Okay.
So 8 level. Nothing
brings me
changes
up to
with my spell
61.
slots and my proficiency. But I do get an ability score improvement. Okay. I don't have to change any of the numbers out here. That's good to know. No.
Ooh, 3rd level spells are now available to me. Oh, delightful, delightful. What would be the spell that she would... Well, what would she acquire? Like, what would she have... What would she have?
I was gonna say you got a very large spell list to choose from.
I do. I love bards.
Thanks to all those books add a just good god amount.
Ooh. 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 Ooh.
You found something fun.
I did. Oh my god. Oh, that's such a... Oh, that is a devious spell. Oh, I love that. From
What-
the book,
what did you
Book
find?
of Ebon Tides. Lost.
Oh god.
Oh man. Lost. Because it just takes away any memory of locations and sense of direction. Oh, that's so good.
Oh shit. I found something good for Mercury too. Skulker.
Yeah,
Ooh.
Lost is a Fey type spell from Book of Eventides. They do spells come from Fey, so it does fit with her.
Oh yeah.
Making someone be lost in their own town.
And then there's... Oh, this would be perfect for her, though. Bestow Curse. That would be a good one. But because of her background... Oh my god. So many good
Yes.
ideas, so many options. Oh my god.
Just stay away from the evil spell Suffocate.
I saw that, and I thought about it, and I was like,
It's a mean one.
it is, and I don't have that many, like, aggressive spells that actually actively cause damage. I think I only have the one. I think my only actual damage-doing spell is Dissonant Whispers, and one or two of my cantrips. So I don't really have anything that hurts.
Let's see, another Fey spell is Fairy Toast, which is a buff spell.
Oh, but it is ritual. Oh,
You end up with five other
can't
creatures.
do it. You can't do it because that thing requires 100 gold, 100 gold worth wine, which is consumed. So that's a no. As cool as that would be, that's a real expensive one. I'm gonna go with Lost because I think that would be perfect for. That is perfect for Octavia, especially facing off with anybody, like, pretty much anywhere. She'll just be like, you know what? You have no direction in your life, so why not follow me?
Did you read the higher casting levels?
No, I did not. I should, though. Let me...
If you use a spell slot of 5th or higher, the duration is 8 hours. 7th or higher, 24 hours. 9th level, it lasts until it's dispelled.
Oh, yes! 100%. Absolutely. This is it. This is my spell of choice. Oh no. Oh, that's so bad.
You can make someone forget their home forever.
Yep. I will take it.
That's what I like about the Book of Eventides. They do some interesting things with upcasting.
I love
When you
it.
cast a
It's so
spell
good.
with a 4th slot or higher, you can target one additional creature for each spell slot above. Also, the duration gets bigger. So you could potentially get like 8 people. I know be like 6 people. 6 people forever. Forget a location that you determine.
Oh, that's so good.
It's like, yeah, that fishing spot that's really, really good that you found. No, you didn't. That's mine. You
What's
can't
yours?
have it.
Wait, what's yours? Exactly. Or make somebody who pisses me off lost inside their own house forever. Like some noble or official or somebody, and while I'm having a conversation with them in their mansion, just be like, and you know what? You're really not cooperating. Snaps fingers. And now you will never find anything in your house ever again, because you won't even remember that this is your house.
My life. I forget where stuff is here all the time.
Same. Well, that's how it used to be, but
Honestly.
now my place is so small there's no way I can lose it. The like small the small few far between advantages of having a studio apartment. It's too small for me to have anything go missing. That's me with my computer. Everything gets lost in my computer.
Also, in 2 days and 11 hours, the 632-page book of the Crooked Moon will be added to the list of shared content.
I eagerly look forward to it. Thank you for sharing. Thank you. Sharing is caring.
I still can't believe just how much is in there, and the things that I want out of it are the important stuff.
So,
I'll add 40 spells. What I'm looking forward to is the upgrading heirloom item, the upgrading heirloom items, the dark bargains, the cursed curios, and the 156 curses.
but I'm thinking about changing off with Grappler. Because it hasn't been used.
True. I mean, melee has not been. Melee
Well,
grappling
grapple,
has been
melee.
a big thing.
Yeah. The brass guitars have been doing wonders for me.
So what are you thinking about maybe switching that over to the dual wielder?
Hold on.
Yes, that is also a thing. If you have a feat on a level up, you can switch out that feat.
Instead of taking a new one.
If you have the option to take a new one, you can take a new one, and you can switch out the old one if it no longer fits you.
Well, that shan't be me, because I only have the one feat because I multi-classed so early on. So, yeah,
Well,
the only
it looked
feat that I
like-
have is Skill Expert, which I am not getting rid of.
It looks like dual wielder only benefits me if I have non two-handed, or like if you know, because I have the guitars in both hands. Dual wielder doesn't exactly benefit me in any way.
Let's look at what dual wielder actually does.
When you take the attack action on your turn and attack with a weapon that has a light property, you can make one extra attack as a bonus action later on the same turn with a different weapon, which must be a melee weapon that lacks a two-handed property. You don't add your ability modifier to the attack's damage unless the modifier is negative.
Oh yeah, that really doesn't help you out at all.
Yeah, it doesn't help me now.
What to do?
I mean, it also gives you a +1 bonus to your AC, but you don't really need that.
Yeah, I was thinking either defensive duelist or piercer.
Because defensive duelist only works if you have one weapon in one hand and the other hand is open.
Well, nope, because it says if you're holding a finesse weapon and another creature hits you with a melee attack, you can take a reaction, your proficiency bonus to your armor class, potentially causing the attack to miss you. It
Oh,
doesn't say
okay. I
anymore.
was thinking it was
Yeah.
a different feat entirely.
No, you are thinking of the right feat. It's just they changed the wording of it, so it no longer says no other weapon, only one hand.
Okay.
So yeah, it is defensive duelist. It's just they changed the wording of it.
Because a lot of people wanted to duel with, rapier in one hand and a dagger in the other.
Like traditional, like Renaissance sword fighting. They used to do that.
Yeah.
They'd have like a sword breaker dagger in one hand, and they'd have the rapier in the other. So what's the plan? Are we gonna keep on going because Sam does not have?
We can if you all wish.
I'm good to
Yeah.
go. I am eager to go. I want more.
I just need another quick break, and then we can keep pressing on.
Let's take another quick break, and we will continue.
Okay.
All right.
I hope no one is feeling pressured because of me saying that.
No, I've got nothing I'm doing.
Okay. I will
I'm-
go ahead and
I'm
hit
good.
the stop
Good, dude.
on recording, and I will pick back up when we all pick back up again.